What's up, everyone? I'm Janitor Jake.
I'm Chris K.
And welcome to the American Gaming Geeks. Ready?
I don't want the likes of you watching my back! The chopper's waiting! You're done!
Alright, and welcome back for another episode. So let's just get right to it. Anything new with you in the world of gaming?
Not much. I forgot to bring my games again, so I'll just tell you a little story about things I've been doing. I found a file that of all the floppy A drives, floppy disks that I've converted over, and I started looking through it, and I realized I have an old game from my old whatever you call it, the Beltron IBM clone computer, and it had that game on there. When we played Adventure from Atari, I mentioned Castle. It had that game Castle on there, but I don't know how to load it, so I have to find an emulator or something like that, or figure out how to load this DOS game. So that's one fun thing that I've been doing. The other thing I've been looking at. Last week I said that I was gonna maybe get a channel. My new channel is gonna be Chris K, the Film Guy, and I'm gonna have start doing. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get around to doing like the Phantom Menace and then other Star Wars games leading up to December when they release the new Star Wars movie. But I don't know when I'll have when I'll have the time. But the thing is, I started looking at when we played Nightmare. Was it Nightmare on Elm Street? No, it was the other one. What's the one with the blue crystal? It was Castlevania 2.
Yeah. When
we played Castlevania 2, there was a guy who says, have a blue crystal or something like that. And I said, I'm pretty sure there's a guy in Phantom Menace that gives you a blue crystal. And I looked it up online. I started looking everywhere. I found the guy because he's a regular part of the game, a part of the level. His name's like Corelli or something like that in Mos Espa. And you run into this guy, and he gives you like a dragon's tooth or something like that every single time, except for this one time I played it and I got a blue crystal instead. And I don't know how I did it, and I looked up online and I can't find anything about it. Like nobody's excuse me, nobody else has ever gotten a blue crystal, so I don't know how I did it. I think that might be the way I was able to kill Jar Jar Binks. I'm not sure. Maybe you have to have the blue crystal before you can kill Jar Jar Binks. I'm not really sure, but I don't know, just a fun thing I want to experiment with soon.
Yeah, nothing too much new. I found some stuff again. Well, this time a gaming store went out of business. Went in there and got a few good deals, and I have some stuff here that I picked up from there. One of the things I got was Super Nintendo controller. I mean, it is a remake by Tomy or whatever. So it's a newer brand controller. But it was pretty cheap. It was only a couple bucks. And the thing is, I'd never find Super Nintendo controllers anywhere. And if people have seen the other videos, like the one with Maniac Matt where we did Super Mario Bros. 2, I mentioned to him like finding the Super Nintendo, but I can never find controllers. And whenever I do find controllers, they're always bad. They're always broken. It's a big pain in the butt to fix them.
Yeah.
So had to pick that up. Then the other thing I got was here's these some original PlayStation games. And these were going for pretty dirt cheap too, so I had to get them. Metal Gear Solid, the original, of course the greatest hits version, but it is complete. It's got the discs and everything.
Nice.
Twisted Metal 2, I used to have this, and then I traded it to Maniac Matt, so I found this again and got that.
Sweet.
Then I got Pipe Dreams 3D. I have Pipe Dreams on the NES, and I always loved playing that game growing up as a kid. So when I saw this one, I had to grab it.
Nice.
And then I got Crash Bash, because I own a few Crash Bandicoot games, and this one I don't own. So I had to pick that one up. And then Area 51, the arcade game. And I thought, oh man, this will be pretty cool. But when I remember playing it, and of course, that has to happen. But when I played it, I was like, oh, this will be fun, just like the arcade game. But I don't know if you can use it or not. It says it's mouse compatible. I don't have a mouse. But in the arcade game you use a gun. This one I have to use a controller, and it's so slow. Moving that cursor is super duper slow. So I want to play this sometime, but it'd be cool to, if I can get the mouse for it.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to do that. Maybe it'd move a lot faster. And the final PlayStation game was Twisted Metal 4.
Sweet.
So now because I own 1, 2, 3, and now I own 4.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. And I did pick up another game, but I don't have it here. I actually have it in the truck.
Okay.
Because I use it to listen to music, and that's Street Skater.
Oh.
Because it's got awesome music that I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
The other thing I found was the Acclaim Double Shot wireless remote controller for the NES. I found one of these a long time ago for pretty cheap, and I bought it. I always wanted the original Acclaim wireless remote. I always saw advertisements for it as a kid, but a long time ago I found the Double Shot, and I was like, oh wow, that's awesome, I'm gonna buy it. And then over here I found this too for dirt cheap, so I figured what the heck, I'll pick it up, and then maybe sometime we can have 4 players doing the
Sweet.
wireless.
That would be awesome.
And then I found Nintendo Game Boy Secrets. I always love finding books like this, like little strategy guides, and so that was pretty cool. That was pretty cheap too. And then the other things I picked up were 2 PS3 controllers. They're really cheap because you go to Walmart. Like right now, go to Walmart and be like, oh, PS3 controller, how much? Oh, $50. It's like it's as much as a game.
It's ridiculous.
It's stupid. And so, and we already have the PS4 out. So it's like, what's the point? Why charge so much for the controllers for a PS3?
Yeah.
So these were really cheap. And then the final thing I got was this thing.
What's that?
The Ultimate Super Stick. It's supposed to be for like Sega Genesis or the Atari. And I did take it apart because I can't get it to work. I plugged it in, and I was going to play an Atari game, and I hit the A button, and it started the game up, and then I was playing like Defender. So I was like, alright, start the game, hit A. It started, and then I hit A again, he won't shoot. Won't do anything. I hit B, I hit all the buttons, they don't work. So it's like, if a game requires you to start by hitting a button, I can hit the A button, it'll start, but then it won't do anything afterwards.
Weird.
So I tore it apart, I looked at the motherboard, because I know about traces and soldering and dinking around and stuff like that with all the little teeny tiny components, but I can't. The traces look fine, so I'm still trying to figure out what the heck's wrong with it.
So, yeah.
But otherwise, I haven't had time to really dink with that too much.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it, so time to get to the actual game. And the game we're going to play today is MTV Remote Control. So this was a TV show back in, like, I don't know, the 80s or whatever, and like pop culture trivia type game show. And it's like Jeopardy, questions like Jeopardy, and we like playing Jeopardy, so what the heck, we're gonna play this one. So whatever, you ready to play?
Let's do it.
Alright, so this is MTV Remote Control. And we're going to do 2-player, and which is weird how to do 2-player. So here I am controlling this. I can go back and forth like this. Freddy, computer player, computer player.
Yeah. I can't do anything to select my own player.
I go up here and it only lets me pick 2 different people. I come down here and it's like, oh no, you can scroll through everyone.
Yeah.
Same thing with here.
Huh.
So it's like...
Maybe the top one is just locked at computer player. But
yeah, so that's what we're thinking. Maybe that's computer. I don't have the manual, of course. Why would I have the manual? I'm gonna pick my player, probably him, Freddy. And you can hit the B button. He'll do like stupid frowny faces. Now, can you do anything? Can you move your controller? Pick anyone?
absolutely not.
What about now? It's like, no, you can't do nothing. Now? No, nothing. I have to. So who do you want to be? Her?
Yeah. I'll be that doofus with his mouth like, that guy, yeah.
Him?
Perfect, yeah. Hey, hey.
See, hit the B button, he does that. Hit the A button, he does that.
Weird. Of course, I can't do that.
Welcome to Remote Control.
Those are our contestants.
Okay, so now I'm in control. Now here's the thing. we don't have categories. Choose a category. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
I'll pick 9 for 5,000, Alex.
But they don't have like what are the names of the categories. You don't know. It's all random.
Nobody knows.
So we're gonna go with this. Number 1.
More prime time. What teen star plays Wesley Crusher on Star Trek? Oh.
Corey Haim.
Will Wheaton. Boom. Wow, you know, when you die, you ought to donate your brain to science.
Yeah, and he has a lot of quirky catchphrases like that.
Yeah.
Now you're in control, so you can pick that same one, or you can hit down.
Okay. What's the benefit or whatever of picking one or a different one? What's the difference if they're all the same category?
Well, like number 2 now will be a completely different category.
Oh, is one locked at that same category?
Yeah, one will still be that same category.
Shoot, now I don't remember what the category was.
It was like prime time.
Prime time.
So if you like go to 2, and if it's like on the Cosby Show,
Sure.
if you're really knowledgeable about the Cosby Show, then you want to stay on 2
Right.
and keep racking up the points.
I think I would want to stay on 1, but for the sake of variety, I'll just pick 2 just to see what 2 is. More returns.
Reruns.
My brain is not working today. What's the last name of the racially mixed couple on the Jeffersons? I had never watched that show. Alright. Whoa, man.
I used to watch the Jeffersons, but I don't remember. And some of the questions can get pretty obscure too.
Yeah. Okay, Mike, you're in control. More reruns.
Who went from cleaning people's clothes on the Jeffersons
To cleansing their souls on Amen.
Sherman Helmsley? That was the main character in the Jeffersons.
Oh.
When they said cleaning clothes on the Jeffersons, I thought they were talking about the maid.
Huh.
I was like, great, I don't know what else she's been in.
Yeah.
So, MASH.
MASH.
It's gonna be some obscure episode that I never seen.
Frank Burns was burned when Donald Penobscot stole the heart of his little soldier. What? Who did Penobscot marry?
Margaret. What? That's what...
Who did...
I picked Margaret!
The heck?
I hit B and was like, no. The only thing I could think of is I kept dinking around and it ran out of time.
No, I didn't say time though, did it? I don't know. Maybe I missed it, but...
But I hit B and it was like, bo. Like, I'll even replay that back. It was like, bo.
Who did Penobscot marry?
Margaret. What? Whatever. Radar. Stupid. No, Hot Lips Houlihan. And I'm like, oh, Margaret, yeah. No, you're wrong. What is it then? Oh, it's Margaret.
Yeah, that's right. The Odd Couple. Now, I've been watching the remake, but I've never seen the original. What section of the newspaper did Oscar use to find his apartment? The obituaries?
Probably.
Probably the obituaries. Oh, I should have answered that.
Mike got. Now Mike's gonna win because
Yeah.
we're too busy laughing and carrying on.
Whoa, are you related to Einstein or something? Stupid. Speedroid, Valentine, and Oscar loved getting together with their aunts playing what game?
Poker.
Oh, good to know. Ooh,
The Odd Couple was a show that I never really watched too much. I've seen it once in a blue moon, but...
That's stupid. You can't tell somebody they have a good answer on a trivia show. It's either the right answer or the wrong answer.
So I'm going to go to 5 because we could keep dinking around in these same categories. But from what I've noticed before, when you finally finish up, then it's like finish with category 9, then it's done with.
I see.
Then it'll go to the next round.
Name the rotund actor who starred in the McHale's Navy and played Jan Michael Vincent's partner. Probably like Jan Michael Vincent. I don't even know. On Airwolf. I don't know. That was on just the other day.
Ernest Borgnine played the original McHale. I'm used to McHale's Navy, the movie with Tom Arnold.
Huh.
But Ernest Borgnine was the original McHale, I think.
Did not know that. Beaver TV. When Beaver loses the money for his haircut, who helps him trim his hair? I don't know any of this.
Probably Wally.
Probably. I should start guessing. I mean, you can't lose points, can you?
You can, like, there's certain categories, like I might pick 7, and it'll be like, oh, guess what? You lost 20 points, but here's a little bit of trivia, and they'll give you like a fact on like how to make peanut butter.
Huh.
But
Huh. More MTV. 20 years after Sonny and Cher had hit with this song, UB40 and Christy Hind hit it again with the 1985 name of the song.
probably this one. I got you,
Yeah,
babe.
I got you, babe. Yeah. Should have just answered it. Like, I mean, if I answer the wrong answer, I don't lose points, right?
I'm not sure. You probably do.
I guess we can find out for the audience. I'll make a random guess. It's gonna be some stupid answer that I don't know the answer to. 6 feet under. Once these stars were on the top of the world, now they're under it. Oh, hardy har har. The late Irene Ryan played the pipe-smoking, shotgun-toting grandmother on that TV show.
Aw, I should have let you guess. I forgot. Beverly Hillbillies. It's like, no, I know the answer, so I'm gonna guess. I want to answer. Ranger Bob.
It's a visit from everybody's favorite outdoorsman,
Yeah,
the
see,
lovable Ranger Bob.
You're losing 10 points.
You're losing 10 points because...
I should cut my hair like him.
Yesterday I thought cougars made pretty good house pets, but you might have to stay. I've had a change of heart. Here's a safety tip for the 300 kids who are receiving baby cubs from me yesterday. Get out of the house, run for your lives, they'll tear you to shreds. Thanks! You lost 20 points for that.
Yeah, 10.
Oh, 10 points. Sorry.
See, so now we finish it up,
Well,
and
that's... Time's up!
now we get a snack break.
Are they having seizures?
It's ridiculous.
Commercial break? You mean the title screen? Let's start round 2. Remember, the points are made up and the show doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go backwards. I'll start at 9.
Yeah, okay. Now you'll finish the game if you start at 9. Old actors never die, but they just find more demanding roles to play. Demeaning roles to play. Staying alive as a screenwriter, but Karen Lynn Gordy will always be remembered as John Travolta's dance partner in what film?
Just hit Welcome Back Cotter so we can see if you lose points.
Okay, fine.
Hit B.
Do I lose points?
Do you remember what you were at? You were at like 5.
I was at 5. Answered 1 question.
And the answer was
I should have
Saturday
stuck
Night
with
Fever.
1. Because I wanted to know, no, I don't lose points. So now I'm just going to risk everything, every single time. I'm just going to hit A every single time. Bon Jovi channel. Really? He's even around that back then?
Now he's like a country star. Back then he was a big metal star.
Oh. Total Dream Hunk John Bon Jovi wants to determine the age of an ancient artifact. What isotope would he have to consider? Carbon-14.
So what the heck is an isotope? Stupid.
I'm gonna see. I'll just move down to 7. Black and white TV. Let's go back to the golden age of black and white television. Alright, let's. Who had the title role in the wacky sitcom that followed the nutty misadventures of Wilbur and Carol Post? Alright, yeah, I can see my smiling face, thanks. Okay, Howie, you're in control of the board. Oh, great, I chose 7 again. Oh well, it's a good category.
And,
She really drank blood. That is, what was the name of Herman Munster's wife? Ah, shnikes.
it's Lily.
It is Lily, alright.
I was watching a movie, I think yesterday or last night, and some movie made, like, really old movie. It was like To the Moon, or I can't remember what it was called. but it was something about going to the moon, and it was originally black and white, and someone colored it. And
Really?
It looked terrible when they colored it.
Gilligan was swinging a cat out of the South Pacific. It was a swinging cat out of the South Pacific. Named his favorite rock band. Shoot, I don't even know. The Jitterbugs? Oh, great. My stupid controller. Well, I got it right anyway.
I always liked that show.
Yeah.
I remember that episode when the mosquitoes came to the island.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I used to watch that show all the time. Oh, I just did that again. Oh well. Let's do it again then. When the castaways find a duck, who saves her from becoming everyone's dinner? I don't know. Marianne?
No, it's probably the professor.
Yeah.
Because you want to do an experiment. What I was going to mention is if you keep playing the same category, it goes on for like 5 questions.
Woo! Yeah, Willie Tanner.
I always loved watching Alf.
Alf was great. I'm going to pick the same category because I like that one.
Name the lass who played Holly Scorpio on General Hospital and Fallon on Dynasty.
Jeez.
Like I never watched soap operas.
1 in 3 chance. It was probably Pamela Sue Martin. Nope. Let's see if Mike gets it right. Just give him the point anyway. Like if he gets that wrong, then he's just should be kicked off the game.
Now he's gonna pick the same category.
Over and over again. On Dynasty, who was Crystal's boyfriend before she went with the big bucks and married Blake? I'll just answer it anyway. Ho-ho! I'm cleaning up the board.
Oh, Bewitched.
Channel. Oops. I meant to say Bewitched.
Darren and Samantha have a warlock son to keep their witch daughter company. What's the son's name?
I don't know.
And that's what ticks me off. Like, I loved watching Bewitched. I loved watching I Dream of Jeannie. But then they'll, like, pick these episodes that, like, I never saw before.
Exactly. The Gourmet Channel. Doctors report that Americans are more health conscious. Well, we want to contribute to this trend, so let's take a blah blah blah. I can't read that much. Harlan Sanders is top of the pecking order in the Kentucky Fried Chicken. What military rank is he? Tried to get that one. Have you seen the new Colonel Sanders? He's just terrible in those commercials. It's like, man, Colonel Sanders is rolling in batter in his grave. Rolling in his grave.
SNL?
Chevy Chase started the whole thing.
The host of Saturday Night Live. See, I don't
Nowadays,
know who,
who's
like,
the host of Saturday Night Live?
who was it in the 80s? I don't know.
Phil Martin? I don't know.
Dennis Miller?
Dennis Miller.
I
Thanks,
have season 1 of Saturday Night Live.
Kitty TV. I actually get this one. On wooden puppets, wooden jokes, and wooden people all at the same time.
Fleagle, Bingo, Drooper, and Snorky.
I don't know. Huff and Puff? Puff and Stuff? Wamples. Banana splits. I obviously did not watch this stuff. You look so sad over there.
Then I'll probably lose. Now they're gonna, like, do all this random stuff I have no clue. Like, I played this before and smoked it.
Attraction for his bathtub pal. Why did they say attraction? What the heck? Even back then they were saying he was a little unique.
I don't know what to pick.
I don't know.
I keep forgetting the categories.
Off the air.
Well, now Mike's going bye-bye.
Lightning round.
round is pretty crazy because a bunch of answers will come up. I don't know. Sometimes it's different. So these are all Rolling Stone songs.
When doves fry. My controller's not working. Your
You have to hit
applesauce.
A.
Salad in the city. I don't know. Somewhere in the city. Like a Rolling Stone. Alright. I can't read that fast. Cake with a blue dress. Oh, stop. You're gonna get every single friggin' one. I'm just gonna sit here.
In the midnight hour.
You can just scroll down and keep pressing A over and over again.
Bye-bye.
I died.
We have a winner. All those hours in front of the TV have paid off.
You must be related to Einstein. All your answers were so good.
And then, of course, there's his face floating around. And then if you hit A or anything, that's the game.
That's it.
So,
Exciting.
alright, so that was MTV Remote Control. So, what'd you think of it?
It was fun. It's no Jeopardy. I don't know a lot of those things. The only ones I really ever get are the black and white and the prime times. I never watched MTV. I don't know, I don't even know, a lot of the other shows that they talked about.
Yeah, I don't mind the game too much. It definitely reminds me a lot of Jeopardy. You know, it's different in the sense that you don't know what the categories is. It's always random. And there are also other categories that we didn't see. They have like the wrestling channel, where it's all about wrestling. They have like I said, Gilligan's Island. But they have Happy Days. They have the Brady Bunch. They have all sorts of different categories. So it's always random. So there's a lot of replayability with it.
Nice, yeah.
But yeah, otherwise it's not too bad. I don't know what that one glitch was. I mean, I'll probably notice when I rewatch the footage.
Yeah.
But when I hit that answer, I was like, "Oh, Margaret," and I hit B, and it told me I was wrong.
Huh.
Could have just ran out of time.
Strange.
But I don't know. Otherwise, yeah, not a bad game. It's just a typical question game. Pop culture from back then.
Yeah.
So whatever. Nothing too much to say on it. You can pick the game up pretty cheap. It's only about like $3. No retail, $3 for it. So would you pay $3 for this game?
I think I'd pay $3 maybe for it.
Yeah, I'd say if you can get it for $3, pick it up because you get a lot of replayability out of it, and it's good for 2 players.
Mm-hmm.
A party game.
Fun party game, yeah.
Sit down and answer some questions. Of course, all the trivia is all dated. It's all Gilligan's Island and Happy Days. Nothing now. Like, who hosts Saturday Night Live now? And it's like,
I don't even know.
Or who hosts it? Like, that's
Back
what
then,
that question was.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Dennis Miller. Well, who? And another thing I noticed was that it's I liked Jeopardy when we played it, but this seemed a lot more fast-paced.
Yeah, it was like that.
Like in Jeopardy, we could sit there and read the question and kind of discuss a little bit about it. And it's like this one felt weird. It felt like I'm trying to tell a little bit about.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say something, but I can't because the question is like, boom, now answer.
And then you're always being interrupted by something else. Yeah. It's almost like you want to pause the game and just say something about it.
Yeah. So I mean, otherwise, it's probably the only gripe I really have with the game is that it's like really, hurry up. Hurry up. Whereas Jeopardy allowed you a little bit more time. But then again, Jeopardy was on the Sega Genesis. They allowed you to pick your name and you had to spell out the answer.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, at least that's the cool thing about this is they give you multiple choice so you don't have to spell an answer.
Yeah, there's a lot of them I would have gotten wrong just because, like, oh, I know the answer. It's like LeVar Burton, that one line. Not in this game, but another one we played. And I was like, I couldn't think of it. Like, hurry up, come up with the answer. And it's like, I can't think of it. So, like, I would lose that in Jeopardy just because of the pressure. This one, they gave you the answer, and you see it, it's like, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I like about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's MTV Remote Control. So, great game. If you can find it for $3, pick it up. I think it's worth it.
Oh.
So, whatever. That's it for this episode. So, whatever. I'm Janitor Jake.
I'm Chris K.
We'll see you guys next time.